What's up, guys? Welcome to your weekly forecast for the week of September 23rd through September 29th, 2024. We still have some big energy holdover from last week when we had the lunar eclipse. So we still have a lot of huge shifts and transformation, shake up, wake up energy going on. So we will unpack that this week. So I will go over generally what's happening in the skies. I will talk briefly. Well, maybe not briefly, but I'll talk in depth about how each sign is affected. And then I'll also be letting you all know how one of you are going to be winning a free report, either from the perspective of Venus or for a year's worth of transit. Whatever your choices, whatever the winner's choices, that's what they're going to be winning. So let's go ahead and unpack this energy, guys. We are starting out on September 22nd with the sun's journey through Libra. The sun is going to be entering Libra. And when the sun enters Libra, we focus on relationships. Okay, the sun shines its light on how we connect with others, especially in one-to-one interactions at this time. This time is encouraging us to be fair, to be understanding, and to seek harmony in all our dealings. That is typically what we feel when the sun is journeying through Libra. We are finding our balance at this time. You're going to notice a strong pull towards creating peace in your surroundings, whether it's resolving conflicts with friends or family, or just finding, beauty and the creative projects that we're involved in. Libra season is all about enjoying the finer details of life, and that has everything to do with its ruling planet, Venus, right? Do know that indecision will kick in. Be prepared for moments where making choices feels like we're walking a tightrope. It's okay to weigh our options. Just try not to get stuck in the process, especially you, Libra, because you know how y'all can be very indecisive and sometimes take forever to make a decision. But y'all ain't heard it from me. Okay. However, you will be under the spell of Venus's charming vibe. So you'll find yourself naturally drawn to being more sociable, polished, and kind. Libras are some of the most kind people, and some of that energy will be bestowed on all of us. It's going to be a great time to engage in conversations that require diplomacy or a touch of grace. So if you've had some touchy situations going on with people, now might be a good time to have those smooth conversations with them, given that Venus is lending us her grace. Caution, don't fall into the trap of saying yes to avoid conflict or being overly concerned with your appearance at this time. It's a time to balance kindness with authenticity. All right. We also have Mercury that's continuing its stay until the 26th of September in Virgo. With Mercury in Virgo, we have a sharp focus, right? You're in the zone, or you feel like you're in the zone for analyzing, organizing, tidying up areas of our lives that Virgo touches. It's the perfect time to tackle those projects you've been putting off with Mercury and Virgo. We can be super practical. We'll find ourselves sorting through details, only, keeping what truly makes sense to us. That energy is just good for keeping what's necessary. This period does enhance our ability to spot what's useful and filter out what is unnecessary. So use it wisely. Be mindful not getting caught up in every little detail, though, because it's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture if you're overly meticulous, Virgo, right? We are communicating with clarity, right? So you might feel more inclined to be straightforward and precise in your words with this energy. However, try to add a touch of warmth to your conversations. Not everything needs to sound like a to-do list. Okay, Mercury will shift into Libra on the 26th and stay there, and rest up until October the 13th. And with this energy, we have fair-minded conversations. Okay, with Mercury gliding in Libra, we feel more inclined to hear everyone out. We want to be fair and diplomatic. It's an excellent time to discuss topics with a balanced and open mind. Okay. Decisions. Don't be surprised if you find yourself struggling to pick sides or to make a decision. take your time, right? But remember, not every choice needs endless contemplation. Okay. Try to be decisive with that. Mercury and Libra energy can give us that indecision that's just annoying, especially with the sun there as well. This is time for compromise. This is a chance to work on our negotiation skills. So aim for solutions that benefit everybody involved. It's all about the win-win with this energy. Now, Venus is going to be moving into Scorpio on the 22nd, and she's going to stay in Scorpio until the 17th of October. With this energy, romance gets intense, super intense with Venus in Scorpio. Okay. Surface level flings, not so much. Maybe not be interested in that. So you probably will be craving something with real depth, passion, and emotion, right? Seeking soul level bonds with this energy. So your relationships, your hobbies, your passions will be infused with a lot more meaning, or feel like they're infused with a lot more meaning and desire, right? This is like all or nothing energy with this Venus and Scorpio. Venus and Scorpio just wants to possess, right? Whatever you're involved in. Also, it gives you courage. So you might feel, you might feel hesitant about being vulnerable, but right now is your chance to embrace what makes your heart beat just, out of your chest. So allow yourself to experience those intense emotions that Venus is giving you. I think Venus in Scorpio gives you that courage, that energy, that impetus to face your fear when it's there. Mars is continuing his stay in Cancer. And so we're emotionally driven at this time. Our actions are ruled by our feelings. If we're passionate about something, you'll be all in. But if you're not feeling it, you're gone. It has you in your protective vibe mode. There's a strong desire to shield and support your loved ones with this energy. I feel that you might, find yourself taking on a nurturing role as well, even if it's not your usual style, because this energy gives that. Try to have a gentle approach, though, instead of pushing forward with aggression, because Mars can tend to make us do that. Try to handle challenges with care and caution. And as far as the outer planets, we still have our Jupiter in Gemini, right? Jupiter is journeying through Gemini. That's encouraging us to explore, to learn, and communicate. It's a great time this time to pick up new skills and dive into subjects that sparks our curiosity, because that's what Gemini is all about. Opportunities are endless where Jupiter touches our chart in Gemini. And through conversation, right, it could lead to exciting possibilities. So keep talking with people, keep sharing, stay open to fresh ideas, because that's what brings the opportunities. We still have Pisces, or Saturn in Pisces, and this energy, we're dealing with and have been dealing with for quite some time. It's bringing our dreams to reality. So it's not like it's a bad thing. This energy is, no, it's not. This phase brings a beautiful mix of practicality and imagination. So you will continue to be inspired by your wildest dreams. I know I am. We're finding strength in vulnerability. We are being open to emotional experiences. This is where true growth happens. So embrace that. I'm not going too deep in these outer energies that's happening, because I go deep on the monthlies, and there will be videos to come that talks about how these longer transits are affecting you. So with that, we still have Uranus and Taurus. With this, we're breaking the mold. We're feeling the urge to change how we handle our finances, our values, and our comforts in life. We're not afraid to experiment. If you have been, don't be, because this energy is all about experiencing the new, having new approaches. It's all about stepping out of our comfort zone. So embrace, right? Embrace this energy. It's all about embracing the fresh perspectives. So expect surprising shifts in what makes you feel secure, and be ready to redefine what stability means for you. I know I have, and it's been a wild ride, but I'm loving the energy. Pluto made its way back in Capricorn earlier in the month, and it's time to complete the transformation that has been taking place since 2008. So Pluto and Capricorn is bringing the energy of rebuilding, restructuring. This is our chance to review our foundations and make those necessary changes that one last time. I do believe Pluto is bringing back its blessings, and they will be fully installed by November when Pluto moves out of Capricorn and back into Aquarius. Now, we all know the moon affects how we experience life emotionally, so we can't go anywhere in this reading without first talking about the moon's journey this week. The moon will be in Taurus from the 23rd to the 25th. That's giving cozy vibes. You'll feel the need to relax and indulge in life's simple pleasures. Stability does become a focus, so it's a great time to talk about or think about financial matters, whether it's planning or budgeting. At this time, we want to engage in earthly activities, so gardening, cooking, DIY projects. We might be a bit stubborn with this energy, so be careful not to dig our heels in where digging our heels really won't make too much of a difference. Let's try and be flexible with this energy. Let's use this energy to ground ourselves. It's the perfect time to get grounded and get connected with what makes us feel secure. The moon will move into Gemini from the 25th and stay until the 27th before it moves out. This is going to boost our curiosity. It's going to make us feel social and eager. And many things, right? Because Gemini is one of those planets of multiplicity. We're going to be ready to learn new things. We might want to read a book. We might want to indulge in some interesting videos, scrolls on YouTube, right? You might want to stay busy. Short adventures is definitely on the menu with the moon in Gemini. We want to chat it up because we can be super chatty with the moon in Gemini. Communication skills could feel like they're on fire. We might even overthink, so we want to be aware of that. The moon will step into Cancer. Its rulership, its home. It loves to be there. And when the moon is in Cancer, we will feel drawn to spend time with family and work on home-related projects. We will be yearning for those heartfelt connections, right? Our emotions are heightened. It makes it a wonderful time to show loved ones how much they mean to us. We're going to be feeling that with the moon in Cancer. We're going to be all up in our intuition, like tuned in, turned on, tapped in. Trust your gut at this moment. Listen to it because we seem to be on point when the moon is in Cancer. We want to nurture ourselves, right? If you haven't been doing that, now's a great time when the moon is in Cancer. Pamper yourself with self-care rituals like bath and meditation or your favorite food, right? Handle with care. Avoid drama, right? Emotionally or otherwise. Protect your peace with this energy. When the moon goes into Leo on the 29th, it's party time, okay? It's time to express yourself. Yes, you're feeling confident and bold and ready to shine. You're ready to step into the spotlight and share your talents. It's playtime. It's all about fun. It's all about creativity, embracing your inner child. You want to dance, you want to sing, you want to get crafty, right? With the moon and energy, you want to stand tall. You want to be seen. You want to be appreciated, and you deserve it. And you want to appreciate. You want to give. You want to be generous, right? Your heart is open and you feel the urge to spread warmth and kindness. So don't hold back with this energy. Stay humble though, because we could feel a little bit too big for our britches with the Leo, the moon in Leo. Okay, so just try to pipe down a little bit if we get to be just a little bit too much. But overall, enjoy the energy, guys, and stay tuned for your reading because it is coming up right now. What's up, Cancer? Welcome to your weekly reading for the week of September 22nd through September 29th, 2023. 2024. This week we have some powerful energy moving through your money and relationship sector. So we are definitely going to be unpacking that. But I want to let you know I have something special planned for you today that I'm super excited about. One of you are going to win a free reading from the perspective of Venus in your chart, or you could win a 12-month daily forecast. Just stay tuned and I'll tell you how you can win that. So let's talk about what's going on. Cancer. This week is kicking off in your first house with Mars in your first house. I mean, Mars has been there, but we got to talk about it, right? It's bringing some major firepower into your life with Mars blazing through your first house. You're going to feel like you've had an extra shot of espresso every single morning because you are super unstoppable. All right. You might wake up one day and think, today's the day I'm going to rearrange all my furniture, deep clean the house, and start a new project all before lunchtime. Yes, that's the Mars influence. Okay. You get things done with Mars in your first house. So now is the perfect time to tackle that to-do list you've been avoiding, whether it's launching that business idea, I strongly recommend, right? Or finally cleaning out that closet. You got the energy to make it happen. Whatever you want to make happen, the energy is here for it. Mars is giving you what you need to get it done. Just be careful not to bulldoze over others with all this newfound motivation that you have. Your passion, fantastic, but not everyone's moving at lightning speed like you are, Cancer. So take a breath and remember to be patient with others because they may not be patient with you, right? If you need to channel the energy, channel it into some physical activity. Hit the gym, go for a run, take up a new sport. You got plenty of energy to burn, so why not use it in a way that make you feel amazing, right? And so that's what I'm talking about. The moon on the 22nd through the 25th is going to be moving into your 12th house. This is going to give you that retreat and reflect vibe, right? After all that action, you might want to take a breather for just a bit. You will have Mars in that house until May of 2020, May 10th of 2025. Good Lord. Well, I'm a Cancer rising, so there we go. Right? Moon in your 12th house from the 22nd to the 25th. You might want to just take a breather for a moment, right? So imagine you're wrapped up in a fluffy blanket, sipping some hot cocoa or some tea, and, completely lost in a good book. That's the energy you're going to be in, okay? So while it's there, embrace the calm. This is going to be a perfect time for you to step back and recharge. Don't be afraid to cancel any plans for these couple days if you need to, because you deserve it, because you are moving at lightning speed. Trust me, I know. This is a time where you can just sit back and reflect and listen to that inner voice. Your intuition is going to be strong. So pay attention in those days, those little nudges, those gut feelings that's guiding you in the right direction. Use that energy for that, because that's what it's here for, right? Try some meditating or journaling if you can during this time, and you'll be amazed at the insights that'll come up to, help move you in the direction that you're trying to go. Okay. From the 25th to the 27th, the moon is going to be lighting up your first house, right? And here, the moon is going to be shining bright on you, Cancer, and you're going to feel all the feels with the moon in your first house. So you might find yourself tearing up over the cutest little puppy video, or laughing hysterically at a joke that wasn't even that funny, because your emotions are going to be on 100 actually with the moon and your first house, right? This is going to be a fantastic time to let your true self shine, because the moon, after all, does rule Cancer. So this is a time where you will be yourself. So don't be afraid to shine and express what's in your heart. whether that means sharing your feelings with friends or singing your favorite song out loud or wearing a bright outfit you've been saving that you kind of like, ooh, I don't know. Yeah, now is the time, right? Now is also the time to connect deeply. You're going to find it easier to connect with others on a deep level. So reach out to somebody you've been missing or start a meaningful conversation with somebody new. But, now is the time where you can, connect deeply with ease. All right. As we move into the 25th through the 1st, we're going to have Ceres opposing your rising sign. And this is all about balancing those relationships. So your relationships are going to be front and center from the 25th through the 1st. But guys, before I even talk about your relationship, I have some exciting news to share with you. So yes, I am so excited to announce to you guys that we have a couple of reports that we can offer you guys, and they give you juicy insights and juicy details with regards to you and only you. No two people are alike, and these reports are tailored to you. The first report that I want to share with you that we can offer is going to be the Venus horoscope reading report. And with this report, you get to go very deep into how you give and receive love. And it's personalized. It's personalized to your horoscope. It's centered around Venus, the planet of romance, attraction, and relationships. This is a detailed report. It's going to reveal how your Venus placement influences your unique approach to love, affection, and connection, right? How you want it, how you want to get it, how you want to receive it, how you want to give it, right? You can learn through this report who you're most compatible with, who your best matches for love is, right? Look at that. You see, it goes into detail with regards to who these people you can find the best match with. It also talks about what the worst case scenario for love is. Okay. This is an amazing report. It's super, super juicy. Nobody's report is the same. And so I highly encourage you to get it. We also have our daily transit report, which is, it gives you the detail over the next. You can get a year, you can get 3 months, you can get 6 months, each of them all at different price points. The 3 month is at $5.99. The 6 months is at $8.99, and the 12 month is at $12.99. No 2 days are alike. No 2 journeys are alike. It's unique. It's detailed for you and only you. And you can discover what the stores have ahead for you in the days that are before you with regards to love, your career, your health, and more. It's a great report that you should have, and I highly recommend it. I use them for myself, and they are super helpful. Yeah, so back at it, Cancer, we were talking about balancing your relationship with Ceres opposing your rising sign. Okay, it's time to focus on people who matter most. With Ceres opposing your ascendant or your sign, the universe is asking you to balance your relationships and show a little extra love to those that are closest to you. For example, you might feel the urge to cook, a delicious meal with all the love you could have in your heart for your partner, or you call up a friend you haven't spoken to in ages and simply spend that quality time. I know when I do that, I haven't spoken to my friend, like we stay on the phone for hours at a time. Now is the moment to do something like that. Balance is the key here. Make sure you're giving as much love as you're receiving. Relationships are a two-way street, and this is your chance to make sure everyone is feeling valued. And this is a time to make sure you're feeling valued as well, because like I said, it is a two-way street. Now is the time for heartfelt conversations. It's time to have those deep heart-to-heart chit-chats. Be honest, right? Be open, and let people you care about know how much they mean to you, right? Take this time, be reminded by this to have those conversations. We're not promised tomorrow, guys, right? Don't forget you, right? Don't forget you. While you're busy nurturing others, make sure you're also taking care of you, because it's all about finding that perfect balance of getting your needs met, nurturing yourself, and caring for those that you love. Okay. Also, we have the moon moving into your second house from the 27th to the 30th. And Cancer, is going to be time to get your money game on point. This moon is moving into your second house, so you're going to feel inspired to take a closer look at your finances. You might suddenly feel the urge to organize your bills, start a saving plan, or finally cancel that subscription you haven't used in months, which reminds me, I have to do that. Right? You're going to be all about the smart spending, right? Be mindful of your spending habits this week. It's easy to get caught up in buying things that make you feel good in a moment, but think long term, Cancer. That will be on your mind, I have no doubt. Cherish what you already have. Take what you have and, just take a moment to give a moment of gratitude. Clean your space, polish that item that needs polishing, rearrange things in the home to give it a fresh vibe, right? Two, with this energy, because this is lighting up the area of self-worth, right? Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself, because it has to do with money. Consider your money for something that helps you grow. Maybe a new course, a book, or a tool that supports your goals, right? Self-care to increase your self-worth. Okay. Wrapping up the end of the week, we have the moon moving into your sign, and the moon is going to be bringing a sense of nostalgia to you. You might find a photo and spend, time reminiscing about, a friend you haven't seen in years, or connecting. Actually, the moon is sextiling your sign. I'm sorry, Cancer. Is sextiling your sign. So you might find an old photo album and spend hours thinking or reminiscing about a friend you haven't seen in forever, right? Or connecting with your past. You're just embracing those memories. You're allowing yourself to dive deep into them. They're part of your journey, and it's beautiful to see how far it comes. The sextile is great energy, so you're going to feel good with going down memory lane. Don't be afraid to send that, "Hey, I was just thinking about you" text to that old college friend you haven't spoken to in a while, right? You might make somebody's day. Take this time to honor your journey. Look at how far you've grown. Look at how far you've come, and celebrate every step of the way. Don't forget to do that, Cancer. You are exactly where you're meant to be, right? Exactly where you're meant to be. And if you are exactly where you're meant to be, so you can get to where you're going, talk to me in the comments, guys. I want to hear you say, "I cherish my journey," by mentioning and talking to me in the comments and telling me, "I cherish my journey." You have a chance to win a free reading with me from the perspective of Venus, right? From the perspective of Venus, or you can win that 12-month daily forecast. Either one, just by subscribing and mentioning, "I cherish my journey." Or either "I am unstoppable," because you're unstoppable too, Cancer, right? Either way, one of those. And let's see, I don't know who's going to win. But in any case, guys, until next time, keep your hearts open and your spirits connected. Ciao for now.